Yes, this camera is a weird angle. You'll see why in a minute. I'm going to run through an energy orgasm. Now, I have mastered this technique, so I can literally bring this on with a click of a finger. That's how easy it is for me to produce this. I can get into the state very, very quickly. I'm going to demonstrate it for you in a second. And I'm going to try and explain to you what I'm doing as I do it. It can get quite difficult to talk doing this, so you're just going to have to bear with me. Okay. I'm going to do it lying down. It's just more comfortable. Hence the strange camera angle. So, you're just going to have to connect the energies. Obviously, I know how to do this. If you wish to learn how to do this, I have the group sessions that you can come and join and learn how to do this. But so you connect the energies. Oh, and here we go. Now, these sort of spasms come, and this is from, people will say it's to do with blockages in your system, which, yes, in a way, but in orgasms, bodies move, don't they? And these are it's it's just the electrical side of the energy. Pulsing through your body. Sorry if the mic's banging around a bit, but, well, that's what happens. And it's just the electricity, the electrical side of the prana flowing through your body. And what you can do is, if you focus on this electrical side, and bring it into balance, with the magnetical side of this energy. People talk about the Ida and the Pingala. They talk about it as masculine and feminine, which leads to so much misunderstanding. And it is just electrical versus magnetical energy. And it can flow. And then if I want to make this more dramatic, I can bring up the electrical side again. And so my body starts moving again. It looks amazing, and it feels amazing too. But then I can bring up the magnetical side. And just you bring yourself into a state of pleasure and bliss. The balance of the electrical and the magnetic. And the sacred sexual energy, as it is called, in your heart, in your reproductive organs, connected and flowing. Yeah, people will call it pushing the male, pushing the female, but it's really the electrical and the magnetic. And you can just keep this going for as long as you wish. Within those organs, you can make it follow the front channels. You can pass it to the central channel, the middle pillar. You can send it up the back channel, the spine, the shushumna. Ah, which makes the spine react. Ah. In Kundalini activation sessions and tantric energy sessions, most people doing this aren't explaining exactly what's going on. Perhaps they don't know. That's fine if you're there just to experience it and have fun. But if you wish to use it, take yourself to the state of bliss, because it's not just about the orgasm movements of the body. It's about that flow of energy, so it doesn't culminate just in a climactic experience and dissipate, but it flows smoothly and spreads throughout the body. Many gurus like Sadhguru, like Osho, like Adida talked about that they lived in a constant state of bliss because they learned to control these energies and keep them connected all the time to be in this blissful state. Now, of course, the movements and the emotional releases that you will go through on this path are blocks that need to be released. And that will cause some of the spasms and the tears and the laughter and the coughing and things like that. And these can be cleared and they can come back, or lots of stresses and radiations on our bodies these days that can cause them. So everybody, even the most experienced person, can have that from time to time just to clear. They talk about in Tantra, in yoga, Bhakti yoga, it's about devotion to the god or the goddess, which translated, it's like they say it's the masculine and feminine energies of Shiva and Shakti, of energy and consciousness. But unfortunately, due to Western culture, these are misunderstood because the devotion to the divine or to the god or the goddess means opening yourself up to the flow, to allow, to accept. And feel, truly feel. It's allowing yourself to feel. And this is what we work on these sessions that I run. There'll be a link or something in the comments that you can click or copy and paste to the sessions. Oh, these are things some people say this is for women. It's not. Men can feel them. I'm here feeling them. Oh, enjoying the process, explaining the process. Sending it through the different channels, playing with the energies, raising the more electrical parts. Oh, letting them out there. Settle it down, bringing them back into balance. This is control. It's not about on and off switches that most what they call facilitators can do because that's all they've been taught. And we can learn to control these things bit by using the breath, the voice, and the sounds we make from the voice vibrate and stimulate. Further these energies. Oh, of course, doing this with a facilitator, doing this with an energy master, a guru, whatever they are, they can send you more energy to make it easier for you to do these things. But whilst you just go for an experience to receive it passively, you learn no control. Wouldn't it be awesome to be able to do this as I showed you with the click of a finger? Metaphorically, just your intention, and keep it going. I can keep this going for 5 minutes. I can keep this going for 20 minutes. I can keep this going for hours if I wish. It's pure choice, it's pure control. Just enjoying the pleasure. There are videos that will teach you how to do this. By breath work, it can be done. But again, that will just lead you to a powerful explosion, enjoyment, and then it will subside and you have to do it again. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to control this and just let it flow for as long as you wish? Yo, it's good fun. It can help the body realign, just like going to a physio or a chiropractor. The body will bend and click itself if you let it. Oh, it will stretch. It will, like going to a yoga class, stretching and relieving and to going from parasympathetic to a sympathetic nervous system. That's what hatha yoga is. But you can let your body do it yourself. It will go into what will look like yoga postures by itself, because that's where they come from observing these energies from many people over many years. The original asanas, that's where they come from. People don't know this. Oh, even the pranayamas come from this because you can stimulate spontaneous pranayamas or breath work. Oh, the mudras, the hands will move spontaneously. And it was the observation of this work that, well, if they do this, then this must be for, and the study of the meridian systems and everything and connecting them. The body and the energy is intelligent. If you learn to connect the energy, there you go, there's a mudra. They just happen by themselves. It is intelligent. It is focused. See, that mudra is causing a little bit of coughing within me. Just possibly a radiation or something that I've picked up, a stress or a strain. But then it clears. There you go. Oh, there's a breath coming out. There was a little pranayama there just to that was then released in laughter. Ah, ah, ah. To bring it back more. bringing the magnetic and the energetic back into alignment. What they call Ida and Pingala. For Ida and Pingala, if you do your research, some will say they are tubes that spiral up the spine because of the staff of Hermes. There are systems that teach one raises from the second chakra up to the pineal, and the other from the root up to. There are other systems that say the Sushumna is actually a set of different channels, one covering the other like tubes. And the Pingala is just one layer, and the Ida is another. If you do your research, you will find those the three most common explanations of Ida Pingala. So often they will say it's male and female, but then if it's male and female and Shakti is energy and Shiva is consciousness, then how is male then energy in one of the channels? It starts to lose sense. Of course, if you're used to the languages of Sanskrit that these come from, and you understand each word has many meanings, the word prana has many meanings. Just a little bit like the word energy has many meanings. But if we explain them in words more closely related without bias of male and female from our programming, and explain them more as electrical and magnetic, whilst they might still not be a perfect explanation, but the electrical and the magnetic, when together, creates the electromagnetical force. There we go, in balance. It can make more sense that way, and one does feel magnetic and one does feel electric. So it makes sense to use those words. And they are far closer to something we can actually understand rather than one's male and one's female. And female is soft and subtle, and man is the protector. And you will never find a more protective person than a mother protecting its young. Protection is not a masculine thing if mothers do it. It is a method of survival used by both the male and the female aspect of safety. Ah. Oh. Yes, we could say women can learn more from the masculine side, but it's been taken to an extreme in today's society. But it's the other way around as well. Men can learn the more feminine, again, under our understandings of it, becoming softer, becoming more in contact with your emotions, with your feelings, to become whole, less dualistic, less of this male and female programming. Cultural of what is one and what is the other. Because just as women embrace pampering and massages and manicures and pedicures, men enjoy them too. It's ridiculous to say that one is male and one is female. Everybody, if they allow themselves, enjoys everything. With control and with time, you can learn to control this. Go for as long as you want your hour-long yoga session, your 3-hour-long energy session. You can do this every day once you've learned how to do it. As soon as you wake up in the morning, before you get out of bed, just to bring yourself to a state of pleasure and bliss, to enjoy your day. You can do it after an argument or an appointment with your boss, perhaps bringing the magnetic and the energetical so you can enjoy it without moving drastically while sitting at your desk, just to release that stress. It's all about control and mastery. Why people say these things should be spontaneous, you shouldn't learn to control them, is beyond me. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon for more educational videos on this and other things talking about Kundalini and Tantra and energy. Remember to share it with other people that you might find this interesting. If you have a couple, a partner, share it with them too. Because boy, it's fun. But it's also a tension releaser, a stress releaser. Brings you into a place of love and bliss. Love is the key. Bliss is much higher up. Literally, heart and head. See you in another video.